is forced to come on the social.
I swear, please anyone, for the love of God, except Marcus Rashford. I absolutely beg. Alright, ladies and gents, hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening once again. No, why are you booing? Why are you booing? I warned you this would all happen last time. It's a Friday again. Once more, just to reiterate, FTW is going to be out really any time between Wednesday and Friday. I apologise if I'm not my normal jovial mood. You'll have to excuse me, having watched my team get absolutely piped by Barcelona. Anyway, let's jump straight into proceedings. Barca beat Liverpool 3-0. Sorry, what? What did you say? I said Barca beat Liverpool. You're gonna have to speak up, mate. I actually can't physically hear. Barcelona slapped Liverpool 3-0. Alright, are you happy now?
I feel physically sick, to be honest. I'm rapidly falling out of love with football. I just wonder what's the point anymore, you know.
To be honest with you, there was drama with this fixture before it even kicked off. So some of the Liverpool fans, I say some, a very small minority, decided it'd be a very good idea to just trash up the centre of Barcelona. Locals were getting pushed into fountains, rubbish was getting left everywhere, and they were just being general knobheads. A Liverpool Echo journalist was sent to the scene when the police got involved.
Hundreds of Liverpool fans were camped out, singing songs, had the banners out, we're all enjoying a European away.
I mean, that wasn't all they were doing, was it, Amelia? Let's not beat around the bush.
The square has actually been completely cordoned off by Spanish police.
I love how this is being reported as if she's in the middle of the Gaza Strip. Anyway, Messi's an alien. He scored about a 67-yard free kick. It's goal number 600 for him. It was a tale of wasted opportunities, though, for ourselves. Virgil van Dijk suggested his poor performance was down to a change of footwear. Now isn't the time for a quick rest, Virgil, mate. Messi's about to tap it in. To be honest, aside from the Messi free kick, the biggest mystery of the night is how PK managed to be on the pitch and in the crowd at the same time. It's alright, I've got faith. I've got absolutely no faith whatsoever. I don't even know what I'm on about. For just £3 a month, you can donate hope to a faithless Liverpool fan. Just text Salah the fraud managed to hit the post from a mere 5 yards away from goal to 037. Now on a level, guys, we are really done for. It's alright, don't worry about it. I found a new team to support. Speaking of them, Spurs lost 1-0 to Spurs Ajax, sorry. It's just, they just take so many players from them. I just kind of got it mixed up. In fairness to me, BT Sport didn't seem to know who was playing in that semi-final either. Tottenham lost, Liverpool lost, all the English sides are getting Brexited out of the Champions League. That's not how Brexit works. That is not. Jan Vertonghen picked up a nasty concussion during the game, and honestly, he looked worse than the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, and that really is scary. But that look! Now, Leeds faced Aston Villa was a slightly controversial game. So picture the scene. It's around about the 70th minute, Aston Villa forward Jonathan Kodjia goes down with a leg injury. Now, a referee doesn't have to stop the game unless an injury is to the head, so he allows play to go on. Leeds come down the left-hand side and angle to put the ball out of play. So all the Villa players stop. Leeds decide then they're going to play on, take advantage of the fact that Aston Villa weren't concentrating, and they score a goal through Mateusz Klich. It's all very underhand, it's pretty poor sportsmanship overall. A brawl breaks out afterwards, there's punches left, right and centre, Anwar El Ghazi gets sent off. I'm sure it was for a very valid incident.
Agony is more aggressive than what actually happens to Patrick.
Patrick Bamford's got his arm round.
Sorry, just before we carry on, I just need to do a little Google search there. 1 segundo. Why has he gone down like he's trying to qualify for a men's synchronised 3-metre springboard? Thankfully, El Ghazi's had his red card overturned and Bamford's now been banned for 2 games for play acting. Meanwhile, back in the action, there's square-ups and fisticuffs going on for a solid 5 minutes until Leeds manager Marcelo Bielsa decides to ask his players to let Aston Villa score. Honestly, I've never seen the like. A Villa forward runs through the entire squad unchallenged barring one player and slots it home. Bielsa and John Terry continue to square up as if they're about to go 12 rounds of boxing. I can only really imagine what the conversation was like. Marcelo, mate, you're an once. I mean, where have you even got that from? I don't understand. Like, that's not even proven. I can prove that you're racist. That was only one time, Marcelo, one time. Elsewhere in the Championship, Sheffield United secured promotion and they're loving life over there. Sheffield United manager Chris Wilder even ended up absolutely mortal the night after. I love this club already. Back to the Premier League, and once again, no one wants to finish in the Champions League spots. Manchester United and Chelsea managed to play out the only result that benefits neither of them. Alan Shearer made his thoughts on Manchester United very clear.
I mean, at the minute, as in terms of football teams, Man United are fucked.
Alan, you're not going to be able to backtrack your way out of that one, sunshine. Meanwhile, Spurs conceded their first goal and suffered their first league loss at their new stadium at the hands of West Ham. Mikel Antonio really did take the biscuit with his celebration. Imagine being so done dirty by a celebration this week. Could never be my team, am I right? Sevilla said on Twitter that if no one else wants a top 4 spot, then can they have it? To be honest, you might as well give it to them. Whoever faces them is probably going to get knocked out anyway. Luis Suarez Jr. taking a bite out of his dad. I guess it really is like father, like son. Now, over in Portugal, a game between Chavez and Nacional that was at 2-1 in the 55th minute had to be put on hold by the referee whilst the linesman went to the loo. I'm not making this up. The referee genuinely had to stop the game for 3 minutes so that the assistant ref could head down the tunnel and drop a big one. It was half time like 10 minutes ago. Could he not have gone then? Less of a red and yellow flag, more of a brown one dropped by the linesman there. I think judging by the look on his face here, he knew he was in for a very troublesome 2 minutes ahead. He comes back on though after doing the business. The referee jokingly gives him a red card and he takes his flag back. Speaking of referees and the such like, Mike Dean, mate, it's over to you. And for my next trick, I will make this blue balloon disappear. Meanwhile, rest in peace, this pigeon from Huddersfield versus Liverpool. It's probably still got more of an attacking threat than Huddersfield at this point. Now, a fan page for Tommy Robinson posted that he and Edison had a photo together during the course of this week. If you don't know who he is, he's the leader of the EDL. They're an organisation that hate anyone who isn't from England and lives in England. So, racists, in other words. So Edison quote retweeted it saying, "I have no idea who Tommy Robinson is, I don't support his views at all, and I love it." It basically means Tommy Robinson came up to him and was like, "Oh, I love you from Man City, can I have a picture?" Poor form, to be honest. He's not even English. You should be asking him to leave the country, not get a picture with him. Now, still 0-0's a very interesting one this week. Unfortunately, it doesn't feature any footage, but it features probably the best story we've had so far. In the Hellenic League Division 1 West, aka in the 43rd tier of English football, Julius Maruga, who's playing for Kidlington Development. Fam, these aren't real things. Now, he's playing against Cheltenham Saracens, and it's the 73rd minute of the game. He's been sent off. He's forced to make his way back to the dressing room for an early bath. However, upon trying to turn the showers on, he's accidentally turned off the floodlights for the whole stadium, and it was in darkness for 5 minutes. They had to just put the game on hold. I just don't understand. This is the most Sunday League thing ever. Surely the button that switches the shower on looks slightly different to the one that determines all the floodlights for the stadium. Nevertheless, they get the lights back on. Kidlington Development end up losing 3-1. But genuinely, one of my favourite football stories ever. I mean, that is one hell of a way to improvise a clearance, to be fair to the lad. Celtic have done some kind of kit or apparel reveal, and they're all wearing sliders for some reason. I think sandal-esque footwear is probably the only way they're going to lose the Scottish Premier League next season, isn't it? Darren Weir's been given a boost by Omar Sawunmi's return to training. A chocolate bar isn't going to be of much use. Calling him a chocolate bar? Just a bit racist, mate. Oh no, I wasn't intending to be racist. I just meant a boost bar, as in the chocolate bar from Cadbury's. Probably the definition of talking at cross purposes there. And finally, in this game in Tajikistan, it's 3-3 in the final minute. The ball's been lumped forward. The goalkeeper's made a hash of it. The number 9 in white's got an open net pretty much. Just shoot! Oh, for the love of God, man. All you gotta do is either shoot or pass it to your mate next to you. It's not even that difficult. The final minute of the game, and oh no. Now the team in red are coming forward. Oh, Jesus Lord. Cancel Tajikistan. And with that Tajikistani turmoil, we bring to a close FTW. I've learned I'm not saying FTW this week because that means football this week. So I see the comments, don't worry. If you've enjoyed this episode of FTW though, slap a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng. Links are down below, and you can always send me stuff you want to see in FTW on those links. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Please let me